Still, three of my secrets about funding. I did a lot of funding application in my career. I work with artists to do some funding application too. But just before I gave them, follow that account and save this one because you might have to come back for. So the first tip, you're gonna start early. As soon as the funding application is open, you're going to start to apply. Because in order to have a great application, you don't need a good application. You need a great, amazing application. You need to start early. Because the same way that when you are writing a song, you have to work it out, to edit, to tweak some stuff, and to be sure that it's exactly what you wanted to say. So you're going to start early. Also, you have to know that I think it's 85%, it's very a high percentage. I think it's 85% of the funding application will enter in the 2 last days of the deadline. You don't want to be there. First, because if you are there, it's because you start way too late. And in some portal, the juror is going to look at your application in the order that they enter. So psychologically, the juror knows that if you are in the first two-third, you are very serious about your music career and you take care of business. And also, jurors are human. If they are looking at 50 entries, the last few entries, you have to be very outstanding to gain more points. And the reason you have to be early too, it's you cannot submit a funding application if the project is, sometimes it depends where you're applying, but sometimes if it's already started and if it's completed, you cannot at all. The trick is to always have a running application as soon as you have a thought of going on tour, making an EP, going to studio, whatever it is, look for a funding program to help you. Second thing, you will never use the word hope. And it's a trap because very often the questions will be, what do you hope to achieve? It's a trap. You never answer, I hope to do this. Because when you say I hope, it's almost saying, I don't have enough confidence in me, in my business plan, in what I want to create. So let's put it out there and hope for the best. That's not the way you're gonna have points. You want to score very high. The business plan, it's nothing else that the vision that you have in your mind put in words. If you write songs, it shouldn't be so hard for you. So you never, ever answer hope. Even if the question is, what do you hope to answer? You are confident that you're going to do this, and this is your plan, and this is the way you're going to do it, and it's going to work. This is how you're going to reply to that question. The third tip that I have very often, well, not very often, all the time, when I'm working with artists that they are doing a funding application, it's, oh my God, I'm overwhelmed. It's too much. I don't understand anything. You don't understand because they tend to put 3 or 4 questions in one question. So what you're going to do, you're going to read the question. What is the question? And in that question, you're going to split them in many questions. It's easy to do because if you are reading, let's say, what do you expect to achieve to prove that you will be able to market your project in the near future, and how are you going to measure the fact that you achieve what you were hoping for? So that's why you are overwhelmed. But if you are looking at the question, what do you want to achieve? Stop there. What do you want to achieve? How are you going to do it? Explain how you're going to do it. How are you going to measure if you succeed? Think about that. Okay, this is my goal. I want to achieve that. And this is the way I'm going to do it. And you're going to eliminate the hope. You're going to say something like, because I created a business plan, my marketing strategy, because I have a successful team, because I invested in myself and I bought the MJL course, I know what I'm doing. You'll be surprised how it works. Then you answered all the 4 questions in one question. I think this is the biggest tip that I have because it's very overwhelming when they put, I call it the 3 feet long question. Do that, start with that. If you need more information or more help, I am here to help in this account as much as I can and bring you as much value as I can. But if you are really, really serious about your career, you have to invest in your education. And the education is the music business. I have a course, 12 topics in my stand store. It's basically the question that I answered the most since the 15 last years. Everything is there. It's my Stan Store. The link is in my bio. Go grab it and make 2024 the pivot year for your music career. Follow for more.